the hidden mind pattern that shapes every area of your life. Every one of us lives with a constant voice inside our mind. It is always there, like the whisper of the wind, subtle yet persistent. From the moment we awaken to the moment we close our eyes, this voice follows us. It comments, it questions, it judges, it encourages. Sometimes gentle, sometimes harsh, but never silent. It quietly shapes how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. This inner conversation is always running, even when we're not aware of it. Even when our hands are busy, even when our eyes are focused elsewhere, this dialogue hums quietly. It weaves patterns, builds stories, and crafts narratives that guide our feelings, our responses, and even the choices we think are free. It's as natural as breathing and as instinctive as hunger or thirst. It cannot be stopped, nor would we want to completely stop it. Like a river flowing endlessly through the landscape of our consciousness, it nourishes the soil of our mind, whether we realize it or not. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself what these internal conversations are actually shaping? Do they lift you up or hold you down? Do they construct the reality you desire, or do they quietly undermine it? Every thought, every repeated phrase, every fleeting judgment leaves its mark on the architecture of your life. Because these quiet dialogues don't just exist, they direct the entire course of your life. They are like invisible hands guiding your steps, shaping your decisions, nudging you towards certain outcomes while pulling you away from others. They are the silent authors of your future, long before your conscious mind realizes it. Your thoughts are not background noise. They are the steering wheel of your destiny. Every fear, every hope, every self-reassurance turns that wheel. Even the thoughts you dismiss as insignificant ripple outward, influencing your choices, shaping your environment, and quietly constructing the reality you live in. As the saying goes, as a man thinks, so is he. What you repeatedly say to yourself becomes your character, your actions, your reality. Your inner world is the blueprint for your outer world. It is the invisible hand that sculpts your experiences, one thought at a time. Your inner speech is the foundation from which your life is built, brick by brick. Every internal affirmation, every repeated criticism, every imagined possibility becomes a brick in the foundation of your life. Every thought you nurture grows roots, sets patterns, and solidifies the structure of your identity. We dream of changing our lives, but we cling to old conversations that keep us stuck. We yearn for growth, for freedom, for abundance, yet we continue to repeat the same stories of limitation and self-doubt. Our minds act like familiar paths, guiding us over terrain we already know, preventing us from stepping onto new horizons. The truth is simple. Your life cannot rise higher than the words you speak within. Your inner voice is the ceiling of your existence. Negative, doubting, fearful speech keeps you grounded in limitation, while confident, expansive, and possibility-filled speech lifts you into new realities. Negative inner dialogue creates a world filled with struggle, confusion, and limitation. It creates invisible prisons, unseen chains, and patterns that repeat endlessly. The world reflects what you believe inside. The battles you fight externally often start as battles fought internally, within the corridors of your mind. But when your inner voice speaks faith, courage, and possibility, the world opens. Doors that once seemed closed begin to appear. Opportunities emerge. People, circumstances, and experiences aligned to reflect the energy you are emanating. Positive, constructive, and intentional inner dialogue acts like a magnet for a life that matches your vision. Everything that happens in your outer world is an echo of what you repeatedly think inside. Every circumstance, relationship, challenge, or success mirrors the narrative you hold internally. The world responds to the quality and consistency of your thoughts, reflecting them in ways both subtle and profound. You cannot build a new life with the language of the old one. The words, thoughts, and patterns that shaped your past cannot create the future you desire. Transformation requires new language, new beliefs, and new stories. You must consciously craft the dialogue that will serve your highest self. If you speak like someone who is broken, your life will reflect brokenness. Your inner narrative is a powerful mirror. Words of self-doubt, scarcity, and fear manifest in relationships, opportunities, and circumstances. Life becomes a reflection of the beliefs you carry silently inside. But if you speak like someone who already succeeded, your reality will rise to meet your words. Confidence, clarity, and certainty attract experiences, people, and circumstances that reinforce your inner state. When your internal voice embodies achievement, the world conforms to the identity you are cultivating. Words are seeds. What you speak, you plant. What you plant, you harvest. Every thought, phrase, or self-affirmation is a seed in the soil of your mind. Some seeds grow into barriers, while others grow into opportunities, success, and fulfillment. Plant consciously, nurture deliberately. So before you try to fix the outside world, fix the conversation inside your mind. Change always starts within. Transforming your thoughts transforms your perception. Only then can the external world shift to match the inner reality you are creating. Your imagination is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. It allows the intangible to take form. It transforms invisible possibilities into tangible realities. It is where dreams first exist before manifesting into life. Imagination is not daydreaming. It is the creative engine of reality. It is the birthplace of every invention, every innovation, every life-altering breakthrough. What you can imagine, feel, and believe internally sets the stage for the external reality that follows. See yourself already in the life you desire. Feel it. Live it internally first. Step into the experience mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Feel the confidence, freedom, and joy of the person you are becoming. This internal alignment precedes external manifestation. Speak to yourself the way the future version of you would speak. Use words of authority, confidence, and triumph. Think like someone who has overcome. Speak with certainty, as if the victory you desire is already present. And yes, resistance will appear. It's a sign you're stepping beyond old limits. The mind resists change. Old fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs arise to test you. Resistance is not an enemy. It is a compass pointing to the areas that need transformation. Don't fear resistance. Listen to it. It reveals what still needs healing. Every uncomfortable thought, feeling, or hesitation highlights the beliefs that are holding you back. Acknowledge them, understand them, and let them transform into stepping stones toward growth. Let go of the language of failure and pick up the language of victory. Replace thoughts of limitation, self-doubt, and regret with thoughts of confidence, courage, and possibility. Speak internally as the person you are destined to become. Walk, speak, and think as if what you desire has already happened. Belief is not waiting for external validation. It is living as if the outcome is already true. Let your body, mind, and words align with your envisioned self. Your inner voice is the architect. Your imagination is the blueprint. Your belief is the foundation. What you envision internally becomes the template for your reality. Your thoughts and imagination are the unseen forces that shape the world around you. The world will reshape itself around the identity you choose within. When you embody the person you wish to become internally, the external world aligns. Your environment, opportunities, and relationships shift to reflect your inner reality. This is the alchemy of thought, the power given to every human being. It is the sacred ability to transform belief into experience. Every human has the capacity to consciously craft reality through deliberate thought, intention, and inner dialogue. So ask yourself right now, do your inner conversations match the future you want to live? Are your thoughts aligned with the life you dream of? Are they holding you back or propelling you forward? Awareness is the first step toward conscious creation. Because the world you see forms from the words you speak within. Your inner dialogue writes the script of your life. Your beliefs and self-talk shape your experiences, define your actions, and influence the people and circumstances that appear in your life. Your destiny begins with your inner dialogue. Transform your internal conversation and your life will follow. Rewrite the stories you tell yourself, and the world itself reshapes to match your new narrative. Because the world you see forms from the words you speak within. Your inner dialogue writes the script of your life. Your beliefs and self-talk shape your experiences, define your actions, and influence the people and circumstances that appear in your life. Comment "I choose inner mastery" if you're ready to take back the pen and author the life you desire. Declare it, speak it, own it. Align your inner voice with the reality you are creating. Your journey begins the moment you consciously choose to take mastery of your mind.